Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing and flipping through my new Plum Paper daily planner. This planner has been suggested to me for maybe the past year. I think because people know that I love daily planners and they know that I love the A5 size. So I finally bit the bullet and I purchased and customized my new planner, and she was a little on the expensive side, which is why I am teaming up with Plum Paper Planner today and we're going to be doing a giveaway. They have so graciously provided a $40 gift card. However, my planner was more than that, so I think I'm just going to have to match their 40 and I'm gonna have to Cash App you $40 or Venmo you or PayPal it or something, because I want you to be able to, buy a planner and be able to use it as a tool for success and for meeting your needs. So that's what we're gonna do. To enter, all you need to do is like this video, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and have your bell notifications turned on, and leave a comment down below and tell me one of the benefits of using a planner. Or if you don't have a planner now and you're entering the giveaway so that you could potentially win one, let me know what you're thinking the benefit of having a planner is going to be or will be. So that's it for the giveaway details. Other details will all be listed down below. If you're watching this video, the giveaway has literally just started and it will run until a week from today. I'll have the actual dates down below in the description box. Before we dive into this flip through, I just want to share why I actually purchased this planner and why I am hoping that it will fit my needs. A little about me and why I use a planner and what things I like to try to keep organized. I work full-time as a social worker. I am, as of recently, a dog mom. I am a content creator on YouTube. Also, I have an Etsy shop and I'm a wife of 5 years. These aren't in any particular order, but I have many different hats and many different roles in life. I'm also the chief finance officer of our home. And also I kind of am the one to keep up with the organization of the home. My husband is very hands-on in everything, as far as cooking and cleaning and maintaining outside, because I don't go outside. So he does all of that, the deep cleaning, the cooking, the going outside and all of that. But I am the one to kind of run the play for him, if that makes sense. So I actually go through and order our groceries and then he'll cook, or I actually purchase the cleaning products that we need. Usually I put it in the grocery order and then he'll clean. You know what I'm saying? I do the organizational stuff. So that's why I need a planner. And so I just wanted to share that, and I'm hoping that this planner will fit my needs. I will come back and let you guys know, give you guys an update. But until then, let's just go ahead and bust into this box. Okay, so here is how the planner comes. I do like the box. I feel like it's giving eco-friendly vibes, so love that for them, love that for me. I just ripped off the shipping label, of course. It also says Plum Paper and whatnot here, and then the back says Plum Paper, and they do have a little design along the edges. Okay, so the first thing that I see here is this Plum Paper card. It says Plum Paper, personalized for you, by you, and then it just has some information for the pattern of the month and the monthly sticker kit and 20% off accessories, like a sale. Check out their blog, so on and so forth. Then it does come in bubble wrap. And here are all of my goodies. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I do know that this is a material card situation, and you're supposed to be able to, you can use it to kind of tear it and see how durable the planner cover will be. But honestly, I trust that the planner cover is durable and that they are not selling me something that isn't durable. But it is water resistant, tear proof, and rigid and sturdy. Next up, we have another card about Plum Paper. And then, oh yeah, I did order this bookmark, so that's fun. So we will be able to use this. See, I forgot all about it. So yeah, I will use that. And then here is the actual planner, and it does come in plastic. Let me get this out of the plastic. Oh my God, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. And then we'll flip through it. By the way, this is what the bookmark looks like. It has today at the top, and that's not really zooming in, or it's not really, oh, there you go. I would say it's not gonna focus too well. But anyway, this is what the bookmark looks like, and it looks like it has a plastic cover on it. But let's dive into this planner. So first of all, this is the A5 size. This is a Plum Paper daily planner. And just for reference, when you're purchasing, do know that while the planner is pretty customizable as far as the outside and the inside, you don't actually at all get to customize the coil. So every planner, the planner that you purchase, rather, if you're purchasing a daily planner or any of the other spiral bound planners, it is going to come with this silver coil. But the silver coil is pretty thick, as you can see, mainly because this planner is filled to the brim. I think you could do 65 pages, and I definitely did all that I could. I think every bit of like 62 pages. Like I said, pretty thick, but what's cool is that it's a daily planner, so honestly I'll probably like rip out some pages anyway, so eventually it will not be as thick. But I do have a lot of add-ons and such, so that's kind of aiding in it being as thick as it is. Plum Paper planners do come with this clear protection situation on the front and the back. I'm assuming it is here to kind of, you know, maybe protect the actual planner cover, which is this. But also I'm assuming it probably was put into place because if scratches and scrapes and all of that were to take place on your planner due to regular wear and tear, it would probably be best that it is this plastic cover that's getting beat up and banged up rather than the actual planner cover. But speaking of the actual planner cover, this planner cover is actually interchangeable, which means that I can take it off and put it back on. Same with the back cover back here. And you can do this, but you have to make a note to the company as you're signing out. So as you're customizing your planner, you're not gonna have the option to make it interchangeable. But when you get to checkout, you can leave a note to Plum Paper, and that is where you want to put make cover interchangeable, put slits in cover, something of the sort. I'm pretty sure I said to snip the planner cover so that I can make it interchangeable or something to that degree. Speaking of the cover, there are so many cover options. It was actually quite overwhelming, and honestly I didn't even really get to pick a cover that I really liked because I missed it. There are so many little options like seasonal covers and this cover and that cover, patterns, whatever, that I missed like a number of categories. And I know this because I saw someone's planner cover and I was like, oh my god, why didn't I have that option? But I did, but there were so many options that I missed it. But speaking of planner covers, while this one isn't my favorite, which is why I may just be ditching the cover altogether, as you can see, the planner cover does actually cover up the tabs, which we haven't gotten to yet. So that's part of the reason why I may keep it on, just to kind of cover up the tabs and protect them. I chose to put the 21-22 up here because this will take me into 2022, but you could just put 2021 or, you know, whatever. You can also pick this whole situation. So you can choose a shape. I think you can even choose the outline. You can choose the wording that you put here. And I really, in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have put this line down here at the bottom or this quote, but I wanted this little strip, this little whole strip here. But I had to put a character in the box to get the strip, and I just put one of my favorite Lil Wayne quotes. But again, in retrospect, I probably should have done without that whole situation, maybe the whole cover in and of itself. So opening up and diving inside, we do have the front page here, which says Daily Planner, Plum Paper, and then you can put who the planner belongs to. So you might put your name and your email address or your phone number or something like that. In the event that your planner might get, you know, lost, you definitely might want to get this returned. Next up, we have the 2021. Yeah, so it's basically the year on 2 pages, and some people use this to track their menstrual cycle or other symptoms. Some people use it to track the days that they don't work or their vacation days, or kind of sync it up with their kids' school calendars and all that. So I probably will use it for the same way. My husband actually works for the school system, and then I work not quite for the school system, but our days that we're off and whatnot kind of line up. So I may use that for that, because as of right now, I'm just referencing his printout that I have for his school calendar and my school calendar, or my calendar, as we are, you know, making plans for this, that, and the other. And then also we get 2022. So that's fun and most appropriate because this planner does go into 2022. So you can do something similar. Also, I might use this to track paydays. I'm thinking of using like a green clear sticker or like a green highlighter or something, and maybe marking paydays. That's something worth notating in here. And then we get this special dates page. And so on this page, you can put special dates, or honestly, you can put whatever you want. So if you want to track some goals that you have each month or something of the sort, then you can. Otherwise, you can just track special dates. And then flipping over, we have actually ideas, plans, goals. So, you know, if you don't want to use this section how I just recommended using it, then you could probably just use this because it literally says goals at the top. But just FYI, if you don't want to track special dates, you can certainly track something else here, you know, maybe financial goals and then weight loss goals, or, you know, whatever it is that you want. Next up, we have a blank page here, so that's fun. That could be decorated if you would like. And I had mine start in September. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but September is my birth month, so that is why I had mine to start in September. Over here we have so first of all, we have the tab, and then we have the dashboard, and it has 3 circles up here, which, you know, I guess you could use that for whatever you want. And then it has birthdays, events, things to remember. So that's all I was thinking. Sometimes it gets repetitive marking special dates up there, although, you know, because you can kind of mark those birthdays and events and things like that on the monthly. So it could and maybe would be worth using the other section for something else. Then we have a lined page here, which is going to be great for note taking. And then we get to the actual monthly. So we have September, it has a Sunday start. The final few days of August are actually here, but in a gray color. And then the other days are also in a gray color, they're just darker. I have hubby's birthday on here, love that for me. You can customize your planner to add in different dates and whatnot. So I have hubby's birthday, I have my friend's birthday, my birthday, Michelle's birthday, my sister's birthday, and we're going to Orlando, and we're gonna be going to a J. Cole concert, and then we're going to a concert here too. So I just went ahead and did all the things and notated everything that we were going to be doing for September. And then you do have a mini calendar down here for the next month, which is October, and then some lines over here, dotted lines for, you know, note taking, to-dos, whatever it is that you want to use that section for. This is what I'm most excited about, which I've never seen this in the flesh, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let's just go ahead and just hone in on this one page. And I'm noticing this flip game is kind of weird and annoying. I mean, I'll have to, let's see. I think the key, I haven't used a spiral bound planner in a while, but I think the key is just to like flip it like that. Something like that. That's gonna bother me. Can we just look at page 2? This page, just because the other one is bothering me. So let's go ahead and like zoom in. Up here at the top, we have September, Thursday, September the 2nd, we have top priorities. You can get these customized to say like goals or top 3, whatever it is that you want it to say. I just went ahead and went with top priorities. Then you have your today's schedule, and as you can see, these dotted lines are basically, you know, you can use those for writing in the time if you wish, and then you can write the actual appointment or event or what have you over here. And then at the bottom, well, here I have a blank section. I left that blank so I could use it for whatever, similar to this one. And then the bottom says notes, and I left that there for note taking. And then going back up to the top, we have to do, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to-dos. But of course you have all this other space if you have more than 16 to-dos in any given day. So this is the daily planner, which means that I have one page for the next 6 months, because this is a 6-month planner. Speaking of, I also went with the modern color scheme, which means that I have these colors here for my planner, as you can see. You can also choose a neutral color scheme, and you can choose a colorful color scheme, and you might consider this one to actually be colorful, and I would say that it is, but they do have some more muted colors, toned down, definitely more modern. I would say like these two are definitely pretty toned down. The others are pretty toned down too. It's not like a bright yellow or, you know, a bright green or whatever. We do at least have this minty type of color. So this is the modern colorway, and this is what I went with. This page is really gonna bother me, but we're just gonna have to go with it. It's gonna make, oh well, there it went. I think it went down flat now. Okay, so let's keep flipping. Obviously, we're gonna have the same type of stuff going on up until we get to the end of the month, and then that is when we get to some line pages. So we have 2 line pages here, and then we have 2 more line pages. And I'm assuming, so actually I have a total, this one comes with the planner. Okay, so this one comes naturally with the planner, but I got the add-on for notes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So 2 line pages basically, because it's front and back. Also, I have a monthly cleaning. You can't customize this. This is just how it comes. So kitchen and dining, living room, bedrooms, bathrooms, office, and bonus room, which I guess this could be like my husband's man cave or even the laundry room. Well, let's see what's on the back. Okay, so it's blank on the back, so I could actually just write in whatever it is that I see fit. So, you know, whatever. This is a good place for taking notes. And then we have the budget page. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't really know that I'm going to be using it, but I thought that it would be worth adding in here to check it out and look at it. I mean, I had already added in everything else anyway. Of course, I use a separate budget planner, but I was thinking it might be worth, like if I'm at work or out and about and I want to jot down something, it might be worth just kind of like writing down some expenses or some budget goals that we have, or just something like that potentially. I mean, it's only 1 page, but we have monthly income, monthly budget, which we do an every dollar budget, so of course those line up. Checking account, information, savings account, debt goal, savings goal, budget goals, notes, fixed periodic expenses, and then monthly income, fixed expenses, savings, and then that's what you would get for your actual budget. So basically you would put your fixed expenses here, and then here is where you would put your variable expenses. So it's not really like comprehensive. Of course, it's not anything that I could use by itself as a budget planner, really, because it's not really giving what I would need for it to give. But again, it was just 1 page that I added for each month, so 6 pages total. So I thought it might be worth adding in here just to have it in here in the event that I do want to track something, or maybe I want to use this for business, my business budget, because that's not very complex. It's quite simple. So I was thinking potentially I could do that. Next up, I have fitness, which I'm super excited about. Well, I didn't know that it said vitamins here. I currently don't take vitamins, but I do take a medication. Hopefully I won't be when I go to my doctor's appointment, but I do currently take a medication. So that is something that I could do here. I could put sleeps, steps, exercise, and water. And anyway, back to the top, it has weight goal, BMI goal, weight actual, and BMI actual. And then you can just track your water. I don't know if you can really see that, but they're just like little water cups or whatever, you know, you see those everywhere. So that's what we have going on there. And then flipping the page, we have, oh, some more fitness stuff. Okay, love that. I guess everything, I should expect everything to be front and back. But on this sheet here, we have this month's goal, your weight overview. Okay, this is way more comprehensive than I thought, but you know, I probably should be tracking this stuff. Motivation and rewards, BMI overview, measurements. My fitness was very poor, poor, average, good, excellent. And then my nutrition was very poor, poor, average, good, excellent. Also have in here a reflections page, the past month in 3 words, weight wellness scale, so you can rate your happiness, fulfillment, calmness, energy, productivity, and your health. I started, I finished, top 3. Okay, so this is basically a monthly reflection. Food, top 3 things I did, places I went, foods I ate, things I read or watched, the most memorable part of the month. I don't really know why I added this in here, but it might be fun to do it, but I'm not really sure why I added this in here. Then we have the back, which says this month's goal, main goal, progress I made this month, how I succeeded this month, how I can improve for next month, and steps to reach improvements. And then you get some little circles or some dots down here to just track, you know, kind of write down your tasks or your to-dos for improvement. And then next up, which is the final page, I just added in a to-do list. And so we have 4 little categories, which you can label them if you wish, and then 4 more categories. So love that. So here's October. It looks literally just the same. I do have my niece's birthday on here, and I did opt to do the, I think like the United States holidays or something like that. So that's on here. This is November. Ooh, I love, wait, how is it? Oh, because my to-do list is purple. I was like, why is that purple? Love that purple. Then we have December, which is like a blue. Then we have January, which is like a blue. And then we have February, which is kind of like a blue, but I guess this is like teal or turquoise. And then that's it. No, I should have March. No, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, so I'm doing September to February, apparently. Let's flip to the back of February and see how the planner ends. So technically, the planner would end, like as far as the months repeating themselves, it would end here with this to-do list. And then we would go into the My Home section. So I added My Home, this whole section, and then I added the meeting section. So I'm excited to look through here and see what is what. I guess I didn't even really see the colors of the tabs from the front of the planner. So that's fun. Like, I couldn't even really see those, but they are a different color. They do seem to be more on the colorful side, if I had to guess. These are 2 colors that are found in the colorful planner, but you can't really see it anyway, so not that I really care. But this is the My Home section. We have home service providers, and then we have a place for all of the different home service providers, which we do have, you know, a lot of these, so that'll be fun to track that. And then on the back, we have home maintenance, the season, indoor, outdoor, season, indoor, outdoor. So I'm assuming that since it's a 6-month planner, it's kind of like assuming that I'll only have it for 2 seasons, which is right. Technically, I'll have it for fall and I'll have it for the winter. And then I think spring starts in March, if I'm not mistaken. So by that time, I would need a new planner anyway. So that's that. Also, we have monthly goals for the home. And you can do what month you want. I'm glad they left it blank too. I guess they would have to, but you know, let's say I don't have any monthly goals for the home for October, then I can just start with November or something like that. Then on the back, we have a master cleaning schedule. So this is like what to clean daily, weekly, monthly, annually, and then it repeats over here, but we have different categories. So this says kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living, family room, utility spaces, entry, porch, outside, other tasks, which there's no space in between that, so that's kind of stressing me. And then there's a notes section at the bottom. And then we have this laundry guide, which love that. So this is information on separating laundry, laundry stain removal, fabric care cheat sheet, and then laundry procedure care. Then we have My Garden, basic gardening terms, plant neighbors. So, ooh, I like that. And then also we have more information for the garden. So winter, spring, summer, fall, I guess things to do in those different seasons, or yeah, those different seasons. And then we have family favorites. So I guess we're getting into, you know, kind of like the meal section is what we're in right now. Family favorite breakfasts. So appetizer, entree, dessert, family favorite lunches, dinners, and recipes to try. And then we have this section for passwords. I don't think I'll put like a lot of passwords in here or whatnot, but I was thinking like my work passwords, some of those I don't really care about, so I might put those in here. Potentially, maybe not put the username, or maybe just put the username, but I feel like maybe I could just put the password since, maybe, I don't know, I don't really know, but there's that. We also have home projects, so we can put what the projects are, when we plan to start, and then, or when we do start, when we end it, and then we could check it off. And same for over here. So 2 pages, whew, that's a lot of projects. Then we have a gift list, love that. Gift list, items, store/website, and then the money, the amount that you spent. And then we have a shopping list. So items, store, website, and then if it's a need or a want. So I guess you could use that for other things that aren't gifts, like things that you purchase for the actual home, like, you know, a chair or something like that. Then we have the monthly bills. So there's a section for each month, well, for 6 months, because this is a 6-month planner. There's a place for you to put the month, the amount due, no, when the date is that the bill is due, what the bill is, the amount, and then you can check off if you paid it. I mean, if you're just doing like fixed expenses, I feel like this might be most appropriate, but otherwise, I feel like most people have more bills than that. Also, we have expense overview, so you get to write the month, what your income was, expenses, giving, savings, debt, and then whatever line you want this to be per month. On the back, we have a place for important contacts, but not so much like, you know, the HVAC system guy, but more so like poison control, the police, the doctor, any doctors that you have, emergency clinic, dentist, so on and so forth. Then we get to the meetings tab, which is also something that I added. The reason why I added this is because I do have a number of meetings with, like, at my job that I want to take notes on, although I do take a lot of our notes electronically, so I can like easily, you know, send that out as a recap for the agenda, or not the agenda, for the meeting notes. Also, I have a lot of meetings for brands and whatnot, so that's why I was thinking this might be most appropriate. So there's a number of pages. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Technically 20 front and back. Today's meeting topic, date, time, AM or PM, attendees, meeting notes, meeting recap, action items, priority tasks, due date. So I think that's gonna be plenty for 6 months. I don't see me having like 20 brand calls, but if I did, that would be love. But that's kind of why I got this. I felt like that would be most appropriate, because then I can always, you know how sometimes you have like a notebook and you're just putting stuff. I really don't like that. That's so stressful to me to have different like notes and meeting notes and stuff like in different notebooks and planners, and then you gotta like figure out which one is which. That's very stressful for me. And I'm assuming this is the amount that is allotted for the meetings, otherwise I would have added more. But next up we get the dot grid page, front and back, and then another one, and then we get my contacts, and this is blank, which is fun because then you can just put in whomever you want. Then we get another passwords page, and this basically I'm assuming is just kind of a part of the planner and not so much the my home section. Obviously, because I think you get this with any planner that you purchase. But does it look different? I'm feeling like it might be a little different anyway. Yeah, is it different? The passwords little section, where even, what, there it was. Website, username, password. Then we have 2023 on the back. That's wild. So you can actually start doing some planning for 2023 as well. Then we get this pocket, which is fun. Let's put something in it. I just have some random stuff over here. Okay, I have some stickers and whatnot. Let's just throw some stickers in it just to say we did it. So we're gonna put some stickers in here. Love that. Also, I want to put our bookmark in here too, since we're here. And let's just do that to see what that's gonna be like and see how easy that makes turning to the page. Good, very good. Yeah, like I said, this is way thick, and so some of these pages are gonna have to come out, unfortunately. And I'm just thinking that maybe as the days go by, you know, I can start ripping out some of the daily pages and just leave the monthly, something like that. Okay, so did we finish the planner? We have a pocket on the back as well, so we can put items in there. Let's just put this in here for the sake of it. And then we have, oh yeah, I did add 2 of these clear protect, I don't know, they're like vinyl page protectors or something. I added 2 of them. That's probably also what's making my planner pretty thick, because that's pretty thick. And so you can just slip things down in there. I thought that might be appropriate for like bills, or even like a picture would be cute so you could look at. That's fun. I was gonna say, do I have 3? No, I have 2. And then I have this, which is the back of the cover, and then we have this clear protector, which is not removable, but it looks really pretty. It's just that this cover isn't a vibe. Let's see what it would look like. Oh my god, I just ripped out the front page. Oh, that is so stressful to me. It's 2021. Oh well, in my defense, I kind of didn't want that to be ripped out, but in my defense, all those days are past. So that's very stressful for me. I cannot believe I just did that. Okay, so this is what my plan currently looks like. It looks crazy now. Now I'm annoyed. So now I just have to put this back because I just messed that up. Okay, so we need to do a pen test. Well, let's see how easy this cover goes back on. It's not gonna be too easy. Like, it's not really gonna be a vibe to kind of like be pulling this out and putting it back in. I know that from experience of having ring bound planners, or sorry, spiral bound planners. So yeah, you probably don't want, I don't even think I want to be bothered with it at this point, but we do need to do a pen test. Perfect, we will do it on the page that I ripped out. So let's go ahead and do a pen test, and let's get zoomed in. I don't have like hella pens to try on, you know, to use for this. I just grabbed like some of the ones that actually are my favorite, so I'm hoping that they will work well in this planner and there won't be any ghosting or bleed through and whatnot. I have a uni pen, which I love, and I have a mild liner because I use a mild liner like every day. I have a Sharpie S-gel. I have a Paper Mate Flare in medium. I have this Cello gel pen. I'm sure you're catching the vibe. I like marker, felt tip type pens and gel pens. And then I have this Pilot Precise Grip, which I am praying is the pen for me. It's in bold. I'm praying it's the pen for me because they have a pack of like 20 on Amazon, which is really pushing it. But I found this at work, and I only write in blue at work. It's a thing. And I really want this to work so that I can use this, so I can buy the black and it, you know, and use it in this planner. So let's go ahead and do the pen test. The reason we even need to do a pen test is because a lot of times with gel pens specifically, they just really don't do that well on a lot of different types of paper. You just have to check. So let's do this one first, and I'm really hoping that this one is the one for me. So let's call this Pilot Precise Grip. And I wrote like I normally would. You see her? She is peeking through. So I don't know if she's gonna be a vibe. I knew she would dry quite well. Shay. It did smear some, but I'm okay. Like, I normally am not writing a lot. Like, I'm okay to let my pen dry a little bit, especially at the expense of, you know, kind of like it smearing, or just for the sake of me being able to use my favorite pen. So yeah, that one smeared. So if you're looking for smearing, that's not it. And honestly, it went through the page. And if I'm using a daily planner, any planner where there's a front and a back, it's not gonna be a vibe for it to be ghosting or bleed through. So that's probably not gonna be it. Let's try this pen. And again, I'm mainly just testing to see. Well, she dried immediately. I love that for her. She's also like going out and she's giving me ballpoint vibes. So, where is she? She didn't really bleed through, really. You can't really see. Yeah, she's gone. This is done. I'm over it. So let's try our Papermate Flare. This is what I'm really hoping will work because I love bold pens. So let's write up here. Papermate. Ew. It's not writing. It is not giving me. It is not giving. Okay, it didn't really come through. I'll give it that, so I can use it for that reason. But as far as like me writing on the paper, is not it. Ew. No, this is not the pen to use on here. Did we try our Sharpie S-gel? Ew, this is not it either. You know what? Okay, but it didn't come through at all. Let's see if it smears. I mean, no. So I guess that's a good thing, but I don't. This is one of my favorite pens, but not today. Okay, this is one of my favorite pens too. I need for her to work, but I'm thinking it's gonna go through on the other side. So, oh, this is the one with the jacked up tip. That's not gonna work. Yeah, this one has a jacked up tip. It's like not working. Well, let me see. See, it's coming out. It's not gonna work. I gotta go. I gotta be back because it could work, but the issue is that that's what I'm saying. I think it could work, but the issue is that it's writing all weird. Okay, that's not it. So, honestly, of all the pens that I've tried, I think I'm gonna have to use this one, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I can't use this. That is not working with this paper. None of them. Honestly, the only one I really like is this one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. Maybe I can try to write light-handed. No. Okay, well, let's try our highlighter and see if that bleeds through. I normally highlight something like that. A little ghosting, but nothing too major. As you can't even really see it. Of course, I am using a lighter color. I'm using whatever color this is. So that's helpful, but not too bad. Okay, well, the saga continues and I'll have to find a pen that works. But so far it's looking like the only one I'm gonna be able to get away with is this one. And it's kind of sucking. not in general, but just on this paper. It's this paper for this pen. She doesn't like it. So luckily I do have the 0.3. That's gonna be super thick. This will never work. I have the 0.3 and the tip isn't crazy, but I don't think this is gonna work at all. But let's see. Let's go here. Yeah, that would be the pen for me, but she's coming through the page. And that was me writing with a light hand, to be honest. So if I really wrote with my actual normal type of pressure, it would look like that, and that's not gonna be it. So I have 100% found 3 of the best pens. So this is the Micron in 05, and it's great. And I did see that people were loving this, but I was like, you know, it's kind of like a felt tip. I don't really think this is gonna give what it needs to give, but let me show you. What can we put down? We can put top priorities, hubby's birthday. Of course, it's not gonna smear. Oh, she smears. As you can see, you barely can, you know, spot any ghosting on the back of the page. However, it is going to smear. So if you don't care to wait and you don't want ghosting, then this is the pen for you. And I'm talking about it smears pretty much right away. But of course, if you give it time to dry, then you'll be fine. See, as you can see, that's already dry, but you'll need to give it this a little time if you want this. This is a good option if you want like a thicker tip, but otherwise I did find the Pentel Energel in 0.7, and she works really well. Let me show you. Beyonce's birthday. As you can see, no smearing. We do have some black smearing, but that is from this pen. And if you flip to the back, then you will see that, where did I write? Yeah, I wrote here. You can see basically there is no shadowing. There is more than the Micron pen. I will say, like, there's more of an indentation than the Micron pen, but you know, that's just a chance that you'll have to take. Of course, I think the best pen that I have in my collection is going to be this pen, which is a Sharpie S-gel. And let's put a to-do is drive to Atlanta or drive to ATL. No smearing at all. And there is a little, you can feel like a little texture, like you can feel the indentation, I guess, from where I was using the pen. So that is, I think it's just like a catch-22 with the pens that I have. So either they need time to dry or they leave a little indent. But I felt like I wrote as gently as I knew how. I think I'm going to be writing with this one for tomorrow. Let's try this. Let's do drive to ATL. It's the boldness for me. I love it. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me because I don't know how long I needed to wait. Yeah, I just needed to wait like a few seconds, and there's no, like, I can't even feel, I think that's where I wrote it. Yeah, that's where I wrote it, so you can see it a little bit, but there's no like indentation like there is with this Pentel Energel and this Sharpie S-gel. So I think it's gonna be the Micron for me. I really wish that that other pen would work because it's something like it, but it doesn't. What's funny is that one of my favorite pens absolutely stands 0 chance. I want y'all to look at this. This is a Paper Mate Liquid Flare. No chance at all. Not a single chance. Nor does this Big Gelosity. Doesn't stand a chance. Oh well, that's a better chance than, it's a little better of a chance than I thought. I don't think this pen either. Yeah, that's the pen that was bad. Another one of my favorite pens, which is the Ink R2 Rollerball in 0.7. You get them at Dollar Tree. That's one of my favorite pens. These are 2 of my favorite pens because they're super bold, and I love a felt tip pen and a gel pen, and this is like the best of both worlds, honestly. But yeah, they don't stand a chance. I'm pretty sure those are the worst that I've ever seen. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use this for tomorrow. It's ugly, but it'll do. Yeah, I think that's gonna be, I think that is going to be the pen for me. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. To enter the giveaway, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have your bell notification turned on. And also follow the link below to the Gleam link. You'll have to enter your email, and that's how I'll be able to contact you. So you won't be able to enter the giveaway any other way, but that's pretty much why I use Gleam, so that I'll have your email and because it will randomly generate a winner.